Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tyranny. So I looked up a few things. And yeah, apparently mutually exclusive paths are a thing. So basically we're going to come up with either we go to Leopard's Crossing, which if we do stuff there we can potentially get the thing to go back to the torch key stones we need to open the way to get to those things and loot and all that. Or we could go to the Burning Library, which has some stuff that I don't know if I need or not. I'm pretty sure most of that is going to involve pissing off the Sages Guild. Maybe upsetting Lantry. So I'm probably going to end up having to side with the Leopard's Crossing stuff. I think I could still go to the Spire in the Burning Library thing, even if I'm not doing the actual edict though. I think I could still go that one. Cause, you know, it would be stupid if it completely locked me off from the Spire. Especially after I made this infirmary choice, which eh eh eh. Anyway. So decisions. We need to go back to the Iron Hoof, I believe. But as for now, I'm going back to the Mountain Spire because I could just go poof. Yay, spires. Oh, so alright, I have to read that missive still, don't I? Okay, I need to go speak with Ash. Drive to the Shattered Bastion. Huh. Very much to participate in research in the well-being of her scribe. Huh. Belts the stones, right? I forgot I need to go with those stones to what's space outside. Spires. And return to Akalos at Iron Hearth. Alright, that. So anyway, now that we're back though, hi Rev knows I'm back. Brought you some stuffs again. Right, bye Greatbow. Greatbow cannot be sold or removed from the party. Oh, well, okay. Apparently you can't sell artifacts, you just keep artifacts. Q. Bye Glory. Bye Staff. Let's see, don't need sage boots, don't need diamond, don't need that. Oh yeah, I can just click on this one, the overback. Cause yeah, you can sell this so much around spell parts. That one I'm not sure about. Could be sold. Oh, that's such a decent profit though. Don't need that, don't need that. Keeping those just cause. Only Ebb can use this, tide casting. I'll keep it, but I should really just get rid of it. So, what do we want? Well, we want those, obviously. That. And those. I might as well reorganize this shit again while I'm here. Where did you put it? Fuck's sakes, where did you just put it in there? Is that what you did? Did you actually put it in there and organize it properly? I guess so. Oh, that's fine then. Alright, then we go talk to the and get my other weapons. Do you have anything? No, just meat. Okay, sure, why not? Sunset Spire. That was a missive. Apparently I'm that high up with the Sage's Guild now, I didn't realize I was. Defeat by Angel Balls. I thought I was at 3. Well, yeah, I had to be at 3 to get that buff. Man, this missive finds you in able help. Hooray. I just realized something. Going to the library would give me enough wraps to get that one thing. Probably. The plus lore. Shit. And this message finds you in able help. I read to you in hopes of striking a bargain with the card. By the laws of cards, however, favor applies. In my work for the School of Pinky Crew, I have read many tests and more so the particulars are odds of history as taught by those Lord of Cards. To believe that work is not blasphemous nor treasonous, it does nothing but exemplify the inevitability of Kairos. Not only a place to say what is and isn't work as censor. That duty, if I understand correctly, is yours. My offer is this. If you would preserve my tits, I would cement my neck to any sense you deem worthy without protest. My life is worth little compared to the tits that carry the wise work of countless sages. I understand such writings will likely need to be kept in far from offending eyes. Like if it should or written echoes will live on. I flesh and blood are the courts to discard. You are amenable to my offer. Seek me out. My current whereabouts are far from the ruins of Rome. Then see the reverse of this parchment for instructions. Yak your way to the location which I will seek you out. Glory to Kairos, Sage Ale. Where's the stuff? So I could say I got it right there, so if you would sincerely decide to surrender to the court, I want to visit town Archon Justice and seek argument with the bastard city. Sure, the Archon seems very little time will be made for a proper hearing. Feds can be choosing the guilty ought not to borrow without any currency as guilt. Perhaps you could provide me some more insight to the situation. I'd be less inclined to assume this is some sort of trap. Hi, Volis. I found this stuff. Legion plans for scorn, and you have the metal we need to make it. Forge. Scorn. It's a javelin. You can make it. Tenacity. Honestly, what I should do is I should just make these artifacts just so I have artifacts. But they require, you know, stuff. Like hide and whatever that is. But let's see what else we need to make first. Alright. No. I thought you were supposed to give me my stuff. Thanatos, where's my stuff? Oh, that's the problem. They didn't make me anything. Wait, can I level? Can I train? I could train quite a bit. Well, here's the thing, I don't want to train with you. I want to go train with a new person I elected in the upper spire. Cause lore. Okay, what do I want to forge though? Ah, shit. I could upgrade that. Ugh, whatever. That's fine. Ah, yes, that's what I needed that stuff for. Ah, yes. We should upgrade the Pride of the Forgotten! Huzzah! Good upgrade Lantris Grill. But now we should probably upgrade Mercy, if anything. Problem those, we need so much iron to finish upgrading our stuff. Like, so much iron. And so much cloth. Yeah, I don't even think I have enough bronze to make the thing now. Wait, but that just magically showed up. Yeah, now I don't have the bronze for it. Oh well. Anything else? Nope, just those. I could go back to what's his face to get the bronze, can't I? I could do that. Blah. Mounted Spire. Poof. Let's go buy some bronze. Can't believe I'm gonna go buy some bronze. He should have some. 3, hopefully. Because I haven't bought bronze. Should have stacks of it, right? Tell me what you have. Here's 1. That makes me very sad. I should have probably bought, but still. Meh. Ocean's Fire. So yeah, it's gonna be hard decision making. Because I want Reference Cross, but I also want to go to the library because reasons. Oh, you're the person I assigned to, right? Yes, I would like to try. So, this is where most of my money's gonna go. 'Cause lore. You increase your control life. Which isn't bad. Also lore. More lore. Ah, so close. Should increase the stick, though. Shouldn't I have? Ah, well. But yay, levels. Oh, might. Right, the shield thing. Let's see, what do I want for you? More wit. How's your lore anyway? 163. Not bad. Stick. Yeah, could give you more on stick. 105 in control of life. Not bad. Landry ornates the party's deeds, inspiring his hours and instilling terror in the hearts of his enemies. Sure, why not? So, look at all that lore we has now. Oh boy, that means he can has that again. Yay. Oh.
Yeah, sure. Why not? That one.
That works. Oh, 165. Fuck my life. Can't do that. Should have put more points in lore. Well, I could do this. Remove that. And then put that, I suppose. Oh yeah, I forgot I could have upped that. Couldn't I have? Whoops. Could have upped that. Could have upped that. Didn't think about that, though. Now, well, how about you? 100, which means you can actually put stuff. None of those, though. Nope, can't do that. Can't really do that. Can't even do that. Meh. Barrack, what can you do? Nothing. I could add that, I suppose, if anything. Can't do those 105. Blah. Then there's me. What can I do? 100 tray. Can't even add that. I could add accuracy. Meh. Power. I could add bleed, I suppose. Can't add that. Can't add that. Can't add. Could add accuracy. Could add that, I suppose. Or I could upgrade to that, I suppose. There we go. Sparrow's upgraded. Blech, now I need to get hit. Her leveled up. Problem though is there's this. Yeah. It's weird because like Barrett's level 13. Though. She's 12. She's almost 12. It's weird. Oh yeah, we had some money, right? I should probably add stuff to the spire, shouldn't I? Got probably on most important one. Rare potions to take it about, sure. Poisons. Potions. Supplies to create potions. And your merchant. Poisons or potions? Probably potions. Don't necessarily need poisons. Don't really use them, after all. Then I know to come back and everything will be though. Well, first things first is I need to go back to the breach and give that one guy his thing. Oh, an encounter. A abrupt storm drives you into the shelter of a public house built on a colossal stone overhang. Travelers swim across the terrace, share the space with you, rarely eyeing one another and near signs until the still and thinner air loosens the lips of the gathered. A wiry woman with midnight skin sets a large gourd on a stone near the back of the cave. She challenges you to a game of daggers, in which players compete to throw identical knives at a target. The person who hits the narrow center and 3 tries wins. The First she said to be training copper rings, which is, you know, whatever. I could cheat or athletics. My subterfuge is pretty great, but yeah, sure, why not athletics? You stand first of one, setting down your own, trying bound rings and challenge the woman grins. Turns in her first night beginning the game. She's kind of confident for her knife. Using two daggers close to the center of the good than her closest. And perhaps she offers you your winnings and purchase your next drink. And Blended Mark likes that. You probably wouldn't have liked me cheating. And yay, joyful. Plus training accuracy went above 75% health. That basically counters out the whole debuff, doesn't it? Left's Crossing likes the fact that I did that. The Stone Sea Villagers like the fact that I did that. And we gained Imperial Copper Rings. Which should be just that right there. So I want to try money. Woo. And people like it. Because I want. And then cheat. Probably. So on my way back here. Gotta go talk to sages and be like, hey. I should probably... Because let's face it. Not sure what I want to do. Because sages I'm good with. But I sort of want that. That plus its lore. You returned. I knew you returned. Just pleased to see you was all. Turn experiences. And here's the stones, by the way. Fascinating, I had expected to see a few duplicates with existing specimens. Thank you, my friend. This will prove I shall understand the glyphs used by the builders of the old walls. The bars received a scroll. You gained favor with them. Tell them more than I could. So we'll have the I could have expected. So we'll have the stones taught you. Enough yet. So each one can be used to help decipher some encrypted text, but there's no telling which stone can become which stone can complement which text. It's all very dry and boring. I'm sure rest assured they're very important. Not a young man, I keep getting sent missions like these. Any research I carry will be lost. Take a copy review. I hope you find it useful. Yay. Oh, so he gave me a thing. Increases the range of a spell. Reaching grass to 2, which basically means update. 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 Can't do that for that. Update. Update. Can't do that for that. Can't do that for that. Date. Can't do that for that. Alright, you can't do that because it's 115. Ah, well, update that. 110, 110. That's 100 though. So you don't have any of those. Okay, let's try this one. 100, 110. $105. Not enough. Ugh. How about you? Nope, can't do it for that one. That's already 160. 160. Okay. Still. Better stuff, yay. I guess we're going back to Iron Turf then. Oh wait, where's that one place I need to go? Shit, probably should look into that, shouldn't I? Speaking of it, there's the message back. They want me to go, well. Over there. Cool. Put it under consideration. But first a massive. And for the message to see you reply from earlier, whether which considered as lost or dead, I know, but the carrier is the carrier bird. First, you that word from the sage, I was unable to find its register, so I circled back to you with your undelivered missive. Let's see, who do I need to talk to? Aklos, I think? I killed the Scarcrawlers, Lieutenant. Indeed you have, and well done. One last reason for you to look over my shoulder. Here you go. That's all. It's hardly any assassin's wages. Your assassin was formed over in the court. Don't stop. You're confused about the difference and I don't want to help out. Thank you for that money. Pleasure doing business with you. Cause you know, why not add some wrath in there? And then we head back. Uphill, talk to Graven Ash. Since we have this super important MacGuffin after all. Hey Ash has an important MacGuffin. Ash stares into space and worries the spirit with both hands. The reflexive action seems to bring him comfort, though the ferocity of his chest frustrated she was unhealthy. Poke him. Go to hand before you have a chance to make contact. Cloud may return to her gaze as you go to your confusion. Fate point, I forgot myself for a time. Check up to old man's wandering thoughts. You have my undivided attention. Be a little distracted for a moment, though. It won't leave me preoccupied. I cannot worry enough about the safety of my soldiers. Every outpost, every detachment is a cohort of daughters and sons who I'd bring home at once. You look like you're in pain. Smile to retort, but closer that you consider you a prize and stale. And why should I be in pain? I'm a fall from a general. This army is my family. Those who want to sacrifice these lands would do us great harm. Worry not for me. Think of the Legion. Protect them. Well, able, if you can accomplish that much, you would serve me well indeed. What you require? So, return from the Old Walls breach. And kill the Legion unbroken, I understand. You've accomplished much in the name of the Legion, and devotion is a quality that traits my soldiers. The unbroken will no doubt let an overrides Scarecrow to represent their interests. Best subdue the rest of this realm before they have time to recover from all loss. We've heard much at stake in plumbing those ancient ruins, though lands are not wholly subjugated under the Empire. We'd still be home to Kara's thoughts against entering the old walls. Fear that you take such risk on my legion's behalf. Yeah, we're not supposed to enter the old walls. We only hope that it's magic ground for Helm's first go of the Congress. That's where that even mighty Tony would forgive our transgression if the war depended on it. Yeah, about that. I could piss them off. Then this will mean trouble. And not for me. I would go to the alternatives that meant bringing down the forces around there, and that includes the old walls. If Tony takes offense to your actions, then I leave you and the other crew to sort your differences. I mean, fail. But I don't. I'm just going to step back and let you handle this. But I've recovered this thing, which might let us pass this wind wall. Unbroken were crafty to think that one of the Regent Helms would circumvent Kyra's magic, and we would reap the benefits of their foresight. Last of the Regents will die, and the Edict of Storms will be dispelled. The subjugation of Star is nearly complete. Well, I'm ready to see if this old trinket will get us through Kyra's storms.
It's a tough job being so remarkable all the time.
And she leveled up, dispatching 2 forces to Central Stand, one led by the Iron Guard, Rumalin, and one by Commander Jim Matrice. We are closer to reaching Central Stand than we've ever been. If you have any questions, voice them now. I don't have them right now. Yay, levels. So what do I want for you? Probably wits. What do I want for this? Yeah, magic defense, sure. Okay, so time to leave this place. So they want me to go to the place, but I'm not gonna go to the place. I could go to the place, but we're not gonna go to the place. Cause you know where we're gonna go. And if you guess back to our spire, you'd be correct, because if you leveled up, that means more points to invest. Then I want to go up there before I go over hill. But first the Ocean Spire. You're traveling without saving again. I know. Because now he has access to people. What have you made for me? Stuff. And potions. I stage euphoria. I'm good, he's good, she's not. We can put more points at stick. But lore. Because that's 5 lore right there, which gives her 110 lore. Which means she can update things. With what? I don't know. Pretty sure I didn't think that far ahead. We're gonna add that to that. That's 115, 125. Ugh. What I could do for those? Oh, what am I doing? Being stupid. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Yay. Now then, let's go see what you guys have. Government is giving permission to provide services to your spire. You've gone for the north stuff. Well, you has. Plus 10 to control life, sure. That would be actually good for you. And everything else, man, I don't really care. But I definitely want that philanthropy. But here's the thing. Parrying. Philanthropy doesn't really need to parry. Philanthropy needs to survive. Not get hit at all. Parrying would still be good for you. I like you having that from critically. Those. I could equip 2 of these. Oh, they don't stack. That's a shame. Yeah, I like him having even more control life. Wait, does it even stack? Control life is 115. Control life is 115. Wait, no, I took that off. Okay, it does stack. Wasn't sure it's going to stack with the stick. But sure, why not more hills? Let's see what you has. My Kaiser's wrinkled sack. How interested. Did you build something like this so high off the ground? How do you secure your fires from the wind? What do you do when it rains? Oh, he just makes me things. This roadside urban for my home in Halfgate. That was a lot clearer here. I hope the herd potency. Imagine the difficulty you had with the edict in the stone sea. Why did you leave Halfgate and offer your services to me? I think over a few resources I had, but eventually, even though later I had run out, I closed up shop and that's when I decided to take my skills elsewhere. What have you made for me? Oh, so you just make things. Okay. Rasto. That's your resource? Yeah, I was gonna say you. Why are you selling? You people hate me. She's looking for a line for sale posters that don't further. How do you acquire them? I am on ways. Many soldiers found bad wrong songs, many of them carrying goods such as these. They remind the pound, so he's basically a scavenger. Oh, he pays people to scavenge from, never mind. Anyway. Elusive, plus 10 to dodge. Cool. That's actually not bad, you know? Why would you want that? Just for my collection, you know? Okay, so dodge. My dodge is pretty high. His dodge is pretty high. His dodge is pretty high. You know what? Dodge. instead of powering, because the less you hit, the better it is. Anyway, save. And let's go and investigate this matter. This is going to take 3 days. And away we go. Encounter in the Vastertail. A group of youths about a dozen years of age are at play just outside a ramshackle farming village. 3 of the youths wear crude knives and axes carved from sour planks of wood. They face off against a team of younger children with scraps of brightly dyed cloth tied to the wrists and across their necks. They eagerly volunteer that they'll play Bane and Raiders. There's a local variation of gameplay by children all across territories, in which the armchair attempt to sneak some small treasure, in this case is shard of well-polished clay, often ever designated the old walls without being caught by the opposing team whose members portray the Bane. Knowing such games tend to be the most popular areas with Bane is recently proud. It's used if there were recent sightings states that inform you that the last week of formerhood, they were howling saw the glow from the direction of the nearby old walls. We could ignore the Bane. Barrack loses minor field, Vanity loses minor field. So they all lose minor field. We're gonna pursue that Bane. Leaving the main road behind, you press through the wire towards the old walls. As you approach the massive stone structure, make out the caterpillars for a blood-red luminance of the Bane. The low howls growing intensity as you approach. We're gonna go smite the Bane. Why? 'Cause I can. Besides, there could be loot and XP. And besides, Bane are easy as shit. Arrgh.
This'll be fun.
Lantry. Haste. That is not haste. Haste. Let's see, what do I want? Probably.
Sorry, can't do that.
I'll be filling that one for a bit. Well struck! Grovel before me! Wait! I did that? Nice!
Nice indeed.
Time to lighten my step.
There's only one problem. There's no loot. Congratulations, you saved the day. You fought the Bane. Did you get anything for it? No, not at all. I guess we gained some XP, but still. Meh. Though this may have once been the entrance to what passes for a grand estate in the Tears, little remains of it now saves shattered ruins. Maybe I should be looking for traps.
You want me to be
Think
subtle?
about that, but traps.
Fine.
Slice is bigger than I thought it would be. So what we have over here? Ooh, iron. And some shinies. And some people. Hi, people. We have unkept, filthy commoners. Huddle among a motley of barrels of boxes. The heavy stenches of sweat, stale food, and grass cling to the still air. The presumptive leader of the group stands as you enter and moves towards you, weapon in hand. The approaching woman's old cheeks seem drawn in shallow, dark circles, shadow. Eyes that survey at you before searching over your shoulder, seemingly reassured by a brief inspection. She lowers her weapon slightly so that's not pointed directly at your chest. Her muscles remain taut, bastard's wound, eh? However, her stance that of a veteran soldier ready to respond at the first sign of aggression. You didn't bring the chores in with you, and if you were disfavored, you'd have loudly bragged about your pedigree already. So that leaves me wondering just who are you? Fatebinder Tyranny, and you are. Fatebinder, fantastic. You here to kill me? Or can we convince you to keep our presence secret from the chorus madmen? You still haven't told me who you are. Right, I haven't. The name's Gwyneth. The guy feels their own band. Used to be a mercenary, but no one's offering coin for a blade anymore. If you weren't born north of the gates of judgment, there's nothing for a warrior save cloth of crimson on mass grave. Red or dead, as they say. So I stopped warring them, more or less. What do you want exactly? When you get back into the side of the mountain, we come out to scavenge for supplies. When we got back, we found crimson assholes crawling all over the place. You live in a cave? Well, it's our first choice of homes, but we've taken shelter in a nearby cave. Well, looking for supplies these corkscrew and somehow buried the cave entrance for rubber. We could excavate a path, and out with the course spills prodding our rears while we dig. But we wear the scars shit stains from a scrounge with some appropriate recompense. I only got one of your people up there, one of those creepy scout twins. Not sure how much help that is to you. Maybe keep in mind if things get bloody. I could execute with them. Yeah, see what I can do. Thank you. Let us know when the gang is no longer a threat. I mean, sure, I can do that. But I am gonna lose your shit. The short bow is in the bag. This is in the bag. Oh, so hidden truths? No, that. What we're doing right now. This is a primary quest? This is a primary quest. Huh. I don't... Huh. I could climb the rope. Do I want to climb the rope, though? I don't know if I want to climb the rope. I don't remember this. Like, at all. Hey, this is some DLC stuff. I don't know. Aquamarine, amethyst. Sure, I'll take that. Ah, Scorchorus. Where's the butcher? Who goes there? Who goes there? Oh, you know who we are, boss. Sup? Now who are your reinforcements, or did you let enemies shadow you back home? Either way, wrong move. Huh? Where did you come from? It's the Fatebinder turn, you idiot. You're in the match of the mountain's fire? And I'm curious if Warwick didn't come crying to you. What brings you out way out hill? Fate binding. Ha! That must be legendary fate binder since VMware. Look, I'm more than happy to help you with whatever the tasks the Archon's got you doing. First, I need your help dealing with the idiots down there. I didn't like you won't even break a sweat calling them. Oh, you lucky kid, man. I probably know law. Just doing what the boss told me. Start. I mean, for law in the courts is not suffering the weak. And you're weak. The fate binder here's just gonna thin the herd a bit, ain't you? Yeah, sure, I'm gonna murder them. Let the blood flow, fate binder. So long, Warber. We won't miss you in the slightest. What did I do? Poor Warbler. Ugh. Thing is, I came here a sage. None of these seem to be sages. Oh, so this placement is bad. Lantry, run, you fool. There. Okay. Lantry. Where's Bound? Haste. Why are they all around my land? An absolute thing of beauty. Show me for who says the largers all bark, and I'll set them straight. Let's get this ramp down for our esteemed colleague of the court. Screeching around meadow and meadow, the ramp pivots towards the lower floor. So confused, you know, just a lot. The game out of me is sage,
Let's be off.
Did I not? At least that's what I was told. Ooh, loot.
Do you have eyes on this?
Ooh. Just all of the resources. So this would lead up. I'm a bit confused on what I'm actually doing here, but sure. Captain Bound's head rests between his knees, his figure motionless save for slow breathing. The man bound before you was disfavored violet, crushed with patches of dried blood. The faint blue light of an old-found scout sigil shimmering unsteadily through a thick layer of grime. Watch you put from under a low brow, his features sunken dark. His right eyesight seems a bit darker than his left. He bears a neo-hero bruise and the sour scent of mingled sweat and urine wafts from him. Fate binders, apologies, haven't had occasion to say much today. Who are you? God hired son of Yepera, Oprah of America, currently attached to the fifth borough. Only warrior that left that loud muffled roads alive, though. Grant me then, I will provide you the intelligence that I found here. The intelligence that my people died for. surprised Rose left you alive. I think I would talk of why I had my what I and my brother had seen. I understood my willpower. But I've taken joy in testing my limits, so I couldn't murder him. But I'm not sure what I could do. By the way, hi Rhodes. Friendly Paypine, I had bad nervous knees when you showed up, but you spilling Werber's innards down there shows me you stand where you stand. I think you and I could establish quite a mutually beneficial relationship. If you got a mind for it. I think I'll somehow get by without you. Wrong move. Got this large dog ass lick. By the way, welcome to the party. Because now I'm murdering them. Because, you know, I don't like the Scarlet Crusade. Scarlet Crusade. I don't like the Scarlet Chorus anyway. Sit. Yeah, sure.
This'll be fun.
Lantry, buddy. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
Afraid of death!
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Oh, Lantry's after taking damage. Well, that works. Meh. Something profoundly wondrous in outliving your enemies. These ropes are for me. And I'll tell you why I'm out here. I could murder you. I'll take a response to you, sure. Thank you, Fate Puncher. I appreciate the aid. 2 months in the first time go to was sent to this stage. The Alfred never reported back. We were dispatched to recover what was left of them. We found precisely nothing. No guilt, no evidence of fight, nothing that seemed a sign left for other disfavor to find. Then Rhodes hit. At night, by surprise, like a mobileless coward. We had set watch, obviously. One of his mages did something to Cor, as to kept him from calling out. It was the pain of him burning the woke. Me and others. That was the only reason we were able to kill the Corpsman. We did. No one else survived, only the generous grace saved me. We canvassed the area pretty thoroughly before Rhodes showed up. The only place we stayed out was the cave in the back. The whole scared road shitless. So he closed it up. Which we got a chance to check on that with the first crew. At least I didn't have something to take back to Ironhearth. Paper said to be a close hour with the general, so there's something you need to know. We had a secondary option out here, though. Which means the Ironhearth dispatched the first squad to this backward. The Legion lost track of an Earthshaker out here up here spans back. Chances are he win. As rode with the Archer before him. We can't have every tears from mother hurling boulders at us. So he's not dead, he needs to be. Your only chance of making that happen now. Could be that Sage? Probably not. You know, I know, but I need to return to Ironhearth for Emporium. And get these limbs straightened out. No one trying that, I promise, but at least it'll distract me from everything else. Grave and ash for tats. They does. If only you could do more. Farewell, Fatebinder. And it just fades from resistance. So anyway. Blarg. More stuff. And that's probably the entrance to the cave. So I could have snuck uphill this way. More loot? Sure, why not? Climb the rope deck back down, talk to her, be like, hey, I did the thing. You don't exactly work right, do you? I suppose that records means it's all taken care of. Hang on, how do you plan on getting into this cave of yours? There's always a chance we get stuck out here. That the mountains would move again. Or Kyra's forbidden corner would come back to finish what he started. So Wags, or one of our specialists, he could have an alcohol compound called Ocean's Fire. Burns as fast and hard as Rathcaster's spell, set correctly. It will clear the cave entrance out in an instant. But if it gets bumped wrong, say by some idiot chorus conscripts, we only eat the void well charred. Tempting. But give me the Ocean Fire, I'll see to that cave entrance. Thank you, be strong and careful. You don't want to be the one whipping train's paces when the pace meets the L. Hunker down behind some rubber up top and then lob at the cave entrance. Ocean Fire. Oh, and don't miss. Access the cave with Ocean Fire. However, there's still that one path over there. Use Ocean Fire. Well, that's a thing. So we could go explore the cave. But there's still this rope. Where does this rope go? Climb the rope. Cause there's a rope that just leads uphill. Is this just loot? Hot damn, just loot. I mean, I could respect that. A fish. Heavy bronze curse. It's not bad. The only problem though is it's bronze. Which makes it
Stepping
bad.
lightly.
Yeah, I completely don't remember this area. So it's interesting. Only problem though is we were supposed to be, doing Sentinel Stand. Didn't expect to actually get caught up in whatever this is. I was just gonna go meet a sage here and stuff, apparently. Might have to save Sentinel Stand for the next failure, depending on stuff.
Stepping lightly.
That cave doesn't seem that big. Karn's Passage, eh? Luminescent mushrooms dot the cavern's floor, emitting a disquieting glow without providing much in the way of illumination. Stone formation is quietly hums a slowly modulating melody. Its tune reminds you of the Arkham song. Hi? The fuck is going on? So, Sage tells me to go out here. I run into a bunch of refugees. Then I run into Scar Chorus with a disfavored captive. And now I've run into Beastmen. Joseph behind you in a hulking masses of darkness. They step close to the pale luminescence of the cave fungi. Highlights blunt, bony features, lips curled back over yellow fangs, and violet gums and sinewy muscles tight as the beast's clawed fingers spread open. Enough for human. Larger the figure steps forward, fearing herself as a heavily muscular beast woman, covered in rust-covered fur. Her yellow gaze narrows tensely upon your nostrils, flaring to drink in your scent. Does new human offer man flesh to hero Strider's pack? Crying leverclads offer more bone than meat, made short meals for beast woman. So you ate the people who came before? Beast won't waste no meat, not even human meat. Well, I have no quarrel with you, I'll simply be on my way. You know what? Fuck it. Come show me your strength. Beast woman rose up to her full height. Her wrathful bellow rattles your bones with wet, hateful snarls. Her pack leaps to her defense.
This'll be fun.
Okay. Let's get things started with the usual. Fuckers.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Wait, where am I?
I will aid.
What are you doing? Damn it. Fucking things.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something. I need to try. Consider it done.
Anyway. That was the thing.
Stepping lightly.
Indeed a thing. So what's this way then? What have I? Oh god, is that old walls? That looks like old walls. The fuck? Cheers, man, but is this not the old wall? Do you not realize the presence here is forbidden? Outsiders run! The ones who got away, yeah. Stick. More supplies. The fuck is going on here? The Fatebinder, how did you join me? Welcome. Fatebinder, good day to you. The young man greets you with a smile as distant and shouts, "Go right through the hours, steadily growing for him. As you might have observed, your presence comes as a bit of a surprise. An unexpected pleasure, to see the steam still in the court." Power stiffly revealing a row of multi-shaped cribs along his back. Sage Lantry, what are you doing now?
I Could ask the very same of you. Taking shelter in the old walls, that takes nerves of iron, or wits of stone.
There's running water. If you don't mind a Bane attack now and again, this isn't the dumbest place to hide.
Well, this is unexpected. Though I'm glad to see you alive, my young friend. I'm not here to reminisce. I'm with the Fatebinder now, so I'll need to insist that you start explaining whatever it is you're doing here.
Welcome, welcome, I'm Scribe Man with the Verum Citadel. The title means little here, I'm simply Mel. You forgive me, well, you weren't expecting company, so, taps along a crow against his thighs, fell plume, fluttering nervously in return as he, as figures in the distance move in rush motions to speak in hushed panic. What is this place? Sure, I've definition myself. Thankfully, we call this place the Bastard's Wound. Or just the Wound for short. It's, so, yep, we reached the DLC. I sure realized when it said Bastard's Wound on them. It's a refuge of sorts, a haven for folks displaced by war and poor decision, making everyone that's here discover this place by chance, but remains by any choice. The decor is unorthodox, to be sure, but does come with the benefit of extreme seclusion. Not that we object to the court's presence or that of the Archons, we simply thought it would best to unburden you all. The way of governance. I know you have better things to do than check up on us. We're fine, really, everything is fine. But you're not paying taxes, and you're living inside an outlawed area. Yeah, about that. It's not fine at all. You'll pass the scribe taking over the details in the cavernous area, giant stone walls, flank the basin center open sky, seemingly short apart from one another, thunderous waterfalls cascade down, nearly ringing the stone-towered islands that compose the sediment, though covered by damp moss, man-made tents. The stone architecture shows mistakenly of the old walls. By the way, why are you all here? Entering the old walls is forbidden. Of course, I could see why things might appear that way. If you look at the drawings of the area, we are by way of several fathoms below the old walls you see rising up. So who's to say if we're in the walls or we're just underground? I mean, other than for Fatebinder, of course, I merely mean it's just that there's some potentially ambiguity as to whether we've really done anything wrong. Examine the parchment. Sketch upon the chrome parchment the cross-section of what appear to be the old walls running through the mountainous region of the Bastard Hill. Map is accurate. These old walls running almost entirely under the mountain. The upper reaches of these old walls just appear stories above the valley floor. Judging from the map, the old wall slopes upward as the travels north and slopes downwards as it heads south. Gar's law forbids entry into the old walls, to say nothing of settlement. You and everyone else here is guilty of trespass. Yes, of course you're right. Clutches his eyes, shaking his head and apparently screaming over what he just uttered. I mean, your judgment is fine, Fatebinder, but before you're making perhaps official proclamation, I urge you to walk the sermon. See for yourself the situation is complicated. I feel that most here would balk at such an order. How do I want to handle this? Because I could just murder the entire town before shopping. I have to condemn the settlement yet. Like I said, this is an unusual place and its legal standing is somewhat unclear. We would never knowingly violate Kara's law, is what I mean. Appreciate your generosity, Fatebinder. Hopefully you come to appreciate the wounded time. No doubt you have many questions of us. I should do my best to acquaint you with this outpost. Creation of Women's History. Now it's a creation of historical challenge to find my chief areas of focus that said I've had enough time to acquaint myself with the particulars of this place. So suppose I'm the person to ask. How did everyone get ill? Ah, fuck you and your dialogue. Ooh, there's cabbage, nice fruit, radishes, mushrooms even. Does Bane not threaten you? Oh, they have contingent beastmen with us that help get rid of the Bane. Other matters. What do I do? He does stuff. Master Lesson is selling out among us. She vanished into the low load some time ago. She wasn't herself. Huh. That's funny you say she's alive. So she survived the Eat of Fire? Friend of yours? She's not trying to go way back. She's on the school a year before I did, so we were more or less read in the pages together. She's alive. When did she try to find me? You arrived as friends. Both? We were chronicles, so that was competition of sorts, but I think I'm allowed to say we got along well enough. Not that many of my friendship survived my politics. I was in favor of surrendering the school to Kairos, hardly a popular outlook. You tried to control all the outsiders you thought were alive? Right, we tried to not to cloud the sky with massive birds. Or just give the enemy something to follow. Like me, she'd probably try to avoid detention, not light a signal fire. There's no shoes in the depths of the old walls. To me, that's a death sentence. So she's no longer able to work her magic. I'm so sorry, I wish you had stumbled upon it sooner. So, is she in charge? Fortunately, that's a matter of debate at the moment. From a moment, two men particularly at the settlement, the Tycaster or Wagstaff, who's been here the longest, and Forge-bound Master Jaspers. It made it possible to survive Peel, but rarely see things eye to eye. The conditions here are not so fragile. I'm certain they would have come to blows ages ago.
Wait a second, Tidecaster Wagstaff? Is that what you said?
Apparently. Yes, I believe Wagstaff will be most amused to see another Tidecaster. Been here as long as any. Most of the folk here are making this whole place possible.
Oh, I'm sure this will be amusing.
There's no Tidecaster alive yet. You seem largely disinterested.
Of course, because all us Tidecasters sleep together in a big clamshell made of solid moonlight. Look, I'm glad Wagstaff is alive and well. I'm just curious why this fucking coward didn't join us in our battle against Kairos. I'm curious to hear what he's been doing that made it impossible for him to join the rest of us in battle. I'm just angry that I can't play my last Tidecaster ever argument as to why I'm amazing and you should value my life over the lives of your inferior followers. It's fine. I'll adapt.
But there's a beast from woman, Reef Tower, and she very quite a remarkable creature actually. She held this place together and kept tempers at bay until fairly recently. She was one of the leaders we've seen in the womb, but she's no longer with us, so the bickering between Jaspers and Wagstaff continues. Okay. You're making this entirely more complicated than it needs to be. Tell me about Jaspers. There was a broad-shouldered man with the booming voice he's always taking out for his frustrations of poor rock and boulder just out by his forge. Fucking dialogue. Jasper sent his two appearances arrived sometime after Wagstaff. I think we worried he'd be a true lord to demand we surrender cars, but he's taken shrine to the place and trying to create his own corner terrorist. He likes his conclusion of being surrounded by a variety of rock types. He's built most of the bridges to heal, some systems to filter water, he's a one-man work crew, and he knows it, unfortunately. More than fear supporters, particularly since he created those purifying aquifers. Water here causes illness, and with ours help most of us won't have enough clean water to drink. Wagstaff. Pretty old fair Wagstaff, one of the last retired catches in the Tears, I believe. The kind where enemies are cars too, but I'm certain he has no personal designs against the Overlord, Fatebinder. Hey, you told me I know Cash was looking at the Tears, Wagstaff would have been my first guess. Not only is surprised he insisted that this was a forged cowardly plan, at least he's sticking to his convictions on this matter. Not one for pleasantries or charisma of any sort, but as a master of his craft. It's the first to treat the toxic waters in these old... Well, since today he'd only kill that warts, the wound would be in bad shape without him. Give some time, you might be CPI the Griffiths there. Just know that he prefers the solitude over his pool, so don't head over there unless you're willing to suffer his glare. I've reached out. Jones hard bulwark against not only the Bane but death itself. She had a mystic gift. So we thought, touch brought everyone, the wounded, the sick, the dying, back from the edge. What changed them? The curse wasn't noticeable at first, but seemingly without fail those healed would slowly but surely stop sleeping. I am malady at first, but a cumulative one. As days and weeks go on, they lose themselves. Depression, malaise, paranoia, and ending onto itself. My master learns from a tree by Reef Town, and in her case, she lost the ability to work magic. Between this and some disputes about whether it's proper for a beast woman to lead, he enshrouded in Reef Town, leaving the wound, disappearing to the depths of the outworld, meaning the sleep less followed. Sleep with the lab power returns, so it's hard to be optimistic about any of this. It's an unusual power, can't say I've heard of a Beastman mystic that does such things. Could not being a better student of Beastman magic, I could call this as most unusual. What's strange is still we've challenged to not boast about being a mystic. Beasts are nothing if not boastful. A hypothesis perhaps she slew so many Bane that her sickly powers have soaked into her very touch. It's just a speculation, for all I know she is scores of lives went very ruined by her hearing gifts, and folks have some complicated feelings towards Ruby's Town. Alpha matters. Thank you, tell me that. I was really, I know she was fit there making sure everyone she carried out Farum City was here and safe. She only hit one of the cases over by the farm and stuff. I haven't done so, please people to speak with them. I probably should have just murdered everyone. Would have been easier. But no. We have to go, you know, wherever this is. As you turn to leave, you see Lantry lost in thought, rubbing his cerulean ink between his fingers and thumbs. That's one of your old friends, so what should we expect? She's an old friend of mine, and by now you've already detected the understatement in my voice, so ask your question. Both love interest, I assume? Loyalty. To presume correctly, we were deeply intimate for the better part of 15 years. The school gave up long ago trying to make rules against fraternization, and well, we took full advantage of living in the modern era of the school of ink and quill. Sages could do away the furtive copulation, the forged attempts to curb the natural inclination of scholars to rut. It was her magic I loved most. She was gifted, truly gifted. She could achieve these little accents on spells that none of us could replicate. At first I had nothing but envy and hate for her, but so along the line it became adoration. I just hoped to Kairos that if I rubbed up against her enough, maybe some of her talent would rub off onto me. No such luck. Why don't you please sit together? Time when we were inseparable, I learned much of my magic from her and her from me. We each chose mentor and students, a very special to our bond. But it was a relationship that I found through my own conventions. Just before College Congress, I urged our school to surrender. Urge is an understatement. Rapidly advocate would be a more apt description. That's when I did not show my assessment of Kairos or my opinions on what must be done. I was in the dissenting minority, and most felt I was a traitor, that's me included. I was about to back off from my belief that surrender was the right idea, considering what came to pass. To justify my stance, while I normally adore being right about things, in this particular case, my tenderness and smugness maybe isn't worth the friendships it all cost me. I make her a condition. Sound if she was affected with sleeplessness and by all accounts madness would naturally follow. If she's down the old walls and feeble, she'd be easy prey for the pain. You heard of anything like this before? The old man of matches that kill a person slowly would begin. More impressed that she, and by the sound of it, others too were first healed, then grew ill. So, you two worked on the Chronicle together? We're two members of the team spanning generations, but yes, we both contributed to the Chronicles. Long parts of field work and longer stretches of offering or finding suited their temperaments. My colleagues insisted original research was the way to make a name for myself. The accounting of everything is a cause greater than us all. After we saw the Chronicle was half record of things that... This reading is pissing me off, to be honest. It's just too much. Anyway, stuff. I can't keep reading walls of text game. Like, seriously. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this thing. Yep, stuff over there. A farm. Jaspers. Master Napping? Denison Domicile. Itzbed Mockler. Wagstaff. Denison Domicile. And Merchant. I faith my graciously you come for... Don't dispute with Master Jaspers, he's not a You're a merchant. I can't speak to the merchant. I cannot speak to the merchant, and I'd be sad. Hi, random people. Please read to Master Jaspers at the forge before pronouncing any verdicts. Well, here's the thing. Firstly, I'm going to loot all your shit, because that's sort of what I do. Ooh, I'll take that. So the fact you guys made me have to go through a whole nother, I don't know, dialogue tree. Yeah, you're already not in good standing with me. So, they're just living with Beastman. We're looking man observes with your dark sunken eyes, not offended as you approach. They find agreeing to you. Awesome Link, son of the late Rostam. Volus, I saw you in the Bastion City shortly after Turn's arrival. Gone a long way from them, haven't we? Let us speak to Wagstaff for us before you get too settled in. The former's down by the falls, the latter's up at its forge north of the hall. The fact you are just telling me to go speak to them instead of actually selling me shit is going to grate on me just a lot. Because I came here to, you know, I don't know why I came here for. Central Beast, I see living near the humans has not improved at all. But when with a strong gale, these didn't seem to stable enough to offer some. Parts of the dension of the wound, cost bedrolls and woolen blankets, but lie within. Beastmen. Wound can protect beast women and humans. I see that. What is this? So what is it? Does this go down? Does this go up? What is this I have touched? I don't know.
Think I found something.
No on that. Oh, that farm. Paper you should speak to the judge for the wag stuff. Then speak for the rest of us. Ah, so I found the farm. That's how you loot everything imaginable. I didn't realize the farm had a teleport to it. Apparently illumination from the sky above that's the jagged edges of the fractured old world overhead. Far below you can the flickering dots of torchlight marking the wound community. The beast woman sniffs at you and snorts, then turns her way. Thanks for the supplies and all. Pigs. Hi. Mushrooms. The fact everyone's like, go talk to these people, it's just slowly irritating me. I should have just merged them all, in hindsight. But I wanted to talk to the merchants and see what they had. Can't talk to the merchants and see what they have because the stupid mechanic hill. Oh, you need to go talk to these people. You can't talk to any of us. But a broad-shouldered woman disfavored him and dangles against the nearby column. Spent by her wrist, though still carved an iron breastplate over you and sheets without helmet. Appears unusually at ease at her compromised position. Nearby Sarah engages in a friendly conversation with the disfavored. She peers down at him, listening with dutiful patience. Alas, Lure hurt that trout just fine, but took the whole thing downstream with it. The knot gave power after the lines over time, just like you said. You aren't favoring me, are you, Sophia? What state your hand, Fate Power? We must right this injustice immediately. What's this soldier's crime? Oh, it's probably my place to say. Forcing me to posture like I'm a leader or a lawbringer. Let's get your company. Talk later, Sophia. Good night, then. Tell Sophia to find you in a cesspool of trespassers. Worry not, we shall release you from this bondage at once. Wait, who the heck is that you? No, please, MEP. It's what am I doing to slay these folks since one by honor to see to their safety? It's easier to have no choice in the matter. You pro-sap, though. You set me free, I'm too hungry to fight. The only thing I'd have the mind to do. The time will come when I can free myself and I grab the opportunity with both hands. I'd salute an officer of the court, but I'm somewhat indisposed at the moment. She ended up on the calm. She spent back after Karen was finally declared rogue. She didn't want folks looking for make on lose sanity or disloyalty, depending on your outlook. I'm gonna play that script for a team of rope shakers, and then retrace Karen shooting through the tail through your head. The gauge of judgment came across as good for us, which happened to be well. Anyway, H1 watch firework collection wall back him to go away. This is favorite sort of not returned. Daniels here. Seems to be on good terms with the locals. Very lovely folk despite all the big cowards mocking scum deserving slow deaths. Oh, sorry. Practice that's going to find this nest, this hive, trespassers living with beasts as equals, all an abomination. No choice but to put them to sword. We fought well, but our advance fell apart when that coward Agron threw up his arms and surrendered. Broke ranks and left us exposed. If I hadn't been not senseless, I would have executed myself. Woke up, posted up on this wall. Been here ever since. Are you still alive? Very nice for tits. Seems like I can stand still far more trying circumstances. Rest of my when I've been tired and hungry for longer than I can remember. But I'm far from death's door. The stars feed me just enough to keep going. Sure, I smell worse than a basement dump heap, though. I see. Hi, whoever you're. What's around this hole? Surely they cannot out for the Legion from Hill. Jasper speaks for us. Do you know Jasper speaks for us? Jasper's over the bridge. He will explain. Outside, you'll be one to speak to Jaspers. Why haven't you spoken to Jaspers yet? You should totally speak with Jaspers. Have you spoken to Jaspers? You need to speak with Jaspers. Attempted to murder this entire outpost. Have you spoken with Jaspers yet? Hi. I have really much of a man stands next to a mint power broken floor tires and smashed bows, headband focused, sledgehammer gripping tightly in both hands for bow. Bringing his case, common sense and arm out as you approach, sitting for you to await in one smooth motion. He wields the sledgehammer and precise arc, effortlessly splitting a large green-gray boulder in two. Smiles and I will please check if return to greet you. Ah, Fatebinder, or should I say Governor, finds all the records I've been hearing. Forget my rudeness, smashes the craft, rarely break focus, we can help it. Old habit. Robert's unspared, my forge is always open to serve the car. What can I do for you? I'm Jasper, master of napping. And this ceremony is called the Bastard Wound. I expect you're looking for its leader, so no doubt someone point you in my direction. No, you entering the old world is illegal, so sabotage yours is slightly against the law. That is favor, and for my part, I never do anything to disrupt Kyre's law. The wound is an enormous effort before a car split these old worlds. So I have been in complete agreement, but with the Sky Festival above and rivers I feel, it seems reasonable to assume we are no longer within the old world, yes? There's an old man here that unfortunately holds some sway Wagstaff, a tide catcher, possibly the last tide catcher from what I understand. He practically founded this place years ago, and truth be told, he's the one responsible for its creation, legal or not. Don't always see eye to eye, but I did trust that his decision was respectful of the Overlord's will. Forget them, people will understand the actress as you know men and women live and die by your words. People here, all of us, in fact, are wondering what your intentions are for the settlement. Here's the thing. I don't really know what I want to do. I'm curious what the merchants have, but you fuckers keep telling me to go speak to other people instead of letting me buy anything, which is pissing me off. And you keep giving me walls of text. I'm really tempted to just murder you all. Yeah, I haven't decided. I have questions of you. Sure, there's much more you'd like to know. Well, the Master Napido. I shall tell you. I shall know for when the time is all forward for we're gonna make Bronson and I need a hot fire in the controlled space unit, Stoneforge. Unites Forges, gotcha. What I do is one of the wounds leaders. But I do stuff. He works the forge. But now the ceremony continues to operate independently. However, so if you tell me I'm mad, there's got the lecture trade if you could attach with the go attach the wrong time. Instead we craft what we need. I can make a wide variety of tools, but I can't make everything we need. When we're building the forge with Leprechaun, that's just not fine shit source I carry on my travel kit. I've been able to craft every place in which eventually I recreate the craftsmanship. So, I imagine my children were appropriated by my colleagues, so speak with them. Go back to the Officers Crossing and speak with them. Dialogue. 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 Okay then, can I finally talk to you fucked about stuff? As serious after have me perform these exercises here to my senses. Each shapes him upon the rocks. Okay, seriously. I am really tempted. Just gonna go back here. I'll go see these merchants and hope we can buy shit now. If we can't buy shit, I'm tempted to just reload and deal with this. Finally, what do you have? You have a gore thrust. Enrage and kill. Meh. Tenderizer. Bone sanctuary is missing. Ooh. Iron armor master. Not bad. Not bad. Recipe Colossus substrat. Wag stuff, eh? Exceptional citro precise ads. So I want that. Too expensive though. Cool. That's not bad. A superior accessory. Huh.
I see the Tidecaster has made himself at home in these flooded halls.
Hi, Wagstaff. Her warrior stands by the pole's edge, eyes closed in concentration in his face. Unsharply revered from years of sun and wind, and clutched deep in trending cresses swept by a brittle-looking gray mane. One disapproving eye snaps open as you approach. Watch from barnacles to find you. By Kairos, a swollen tit. You. Well, camera. Harger Road. Don't tell me you're all that's left. They fought the good fight but failed to climb at the well. What's your excuse? How'd you slip your way here? Oh, dead to the mirrors of the phone and you're all that's left. Fuck us all. Kairos really is one. And it's there was more of a surreptitious crawl. Speak of lowly phone. What are you doing with this low life? Why should you address me? No, not you, her. Whoever that old huckster trick you into your friendship. You need to adopt him over there, less to carve some horse that would do the job of less backdraft in the seas. Cagey, aren't you? You and I should get along just fine. It's good. I know I have that sort of fate finder. But I'll tell the old hag once I'm hit me already. Just have the greatest respect for the inferior dear cowards, not saying I've changed my mind. Just afraid I hitched a rival courtier coward. Just guess I'm trying to protect the tears my own way, and I'm sure you think you are as well. Do you think you and those salty old queens you so adore with only casters aren't willing to play? You fools were just dumb enough to wave your arms until the Archons know it's you. Some of us, well... Okay, one of us still knows the HR of Cemetery. And they're still going. And they're still going. Ah, Jesus. You know what? Where is it? Alright, it's the quick save before we just made our decision here. Okay, I'm probably just tired of shit, but I'm watching to this DLC and they just started bombarding me with text. The merchants had not really that great stuff, to be honest. Some that I might want, but I'm probably not going to be able to get because of this decision I'm going to make, but they just constantly kept... Go talk to this person, go talk to this person. Here's 10 walls of text. Just to find out about quest this and quest that. Yeah, I'm probably just tired, but fuck it. Oh, you know, entering the old walls is the way to go. That is how it was in Redstone, we're not in the old walls. This place directly fires Kyra's prohibitions against old walls, and must be put to the sword. Theory might lead to the conclusion. But do not forget the forge bound master to join. I am not wholly ignorant of these matters. I would not contend that we not willfully set it inside the old walls. If there was water and sky overhead, how is it inside anything? Nor would I conclude that we set the old walls at all. Fuck you. He kind of just fell laying his hammer and all was cloud to the ground. Cross across the old walls and commanding force. Men were enough the wound to me. Kyra's servants raise arms against us. We prepare for this day. Draw your blades and defend your home. Oh, look at that mess. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Problem though is, hey, you failed the quest. You failed the quest. But yeah. We're gonna cleanse the bashed wound of every living being. 'Cause I just I could have done things proper and did all the quests and all that, but I don't know. Part of me's just tired and just does not want to deal with this. All these walls of tats. It's just fuck.
Another battle? I'm starting to think we're... bad at making friends.
Like...
Oh, watch and learn. Ah, idiot! What was I thinking?
Joshua's armor. It's just basically forged around apprentice armor. Pretty much. Warden's key though. Warden's keys are used by the citizens of Peaceman and best wounds to make trying through the overworld easier. They allow the holder to use beacons and switches from a distance. Cool. But yeah. So this is our fate. Oh yeah, before we go to events, you know what? Where's my potion? We're going to eat the raw meat. Gain those debuff. Gain that poison. Consume the fruit. Consume the fruit. Okay, now that we've been poisoned, yay.
Send me your champion!
That was a nice throw. Q. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. What would I really have wanted to do? New characters, new stories away in Bastard's Wound. Sour, let's see, Ab souring and character shadows can earn them from themselves new artifacts to be observant enough. All new companion quest featuring Lantry Barrack and Verse. Yeah, yeah. Like there's all this stuff that makes it sound like it's so great, but at the same time, yeah. I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna murder things. As I check over the merchant list one more time. How'd you got that one sigil? General supplies, okay. Meh. Ah, well, no regrets.
See that? I'm not entirely useless.
Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine. Ah, I'm terrible at this. How am I not dead yet?
Only to bring up a decent fight, trying to anyway. So yeah, to be honest, the best thing to do would have probably done auto crest and all that stuff. You know,
Another demonstration of our power
but at the
seems in
same
order.
time, it's just, yeah.
Ha! Still got it.
Send me your
Maybe the merchants.
champion!
I wonder.
Your days end here! I need to try a different weapon.
Oh god, killing of the children now. Made.
Take that!
Grovel before me!
I'm not dead yet.
Pay attention, kids. Your days end here.
Oh, hide. Yeah, it makes sense with the beastman to have hide. Probably shouldn't have done this. Start regret. Anyway.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
But if I kill the merchant, does she have all?
Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
Because if she has all her stuff, then it was worth it. But I can't loot her. Yep. That's unfortunate.
Send them at me in waves!
Oh, this weapon is like nipples on men. Useless.
Oh, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
This'll be fun.
But yeah, purging an entire town. Seems like something I would do.
This'll be fun.
Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
I am a shield wall unto myself. Grovel before me! Send them at me in waves!
I'm not getting XP for this. I don't even think I'm getting XP for this.
More bodies to pile in our wake.
I'll take it harder than that!
Yeah, I'm not getting any XP for this. Oh, a thing. Sustenance. I got attack someone with a leg? Is that what you're telling me? Sustenance hardy. I need poisoned. Goo.
Your days end here!
The really vain Tidecat.
Wagstaff. But the mage is on front spot. I need there we go. Did Wagstaff even have anything great on him? Wagstaff stick? It's not that great. It's pretty meh. 5 of his inexplicably heavy water. Okay. Range angles, they're called the center of great light. These crystals shimmer with a collected glow of what literal radiance terraces great filters from these depths. There's still more. Oh, purging entire areas takes a bad time, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna actually reload after we're done.
Send them out!
And probably actually do things.
At me in waves!
But, you know.
That's how it's done!
Hey, I actually did that for once. That was a getting it.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Precious Wounds, Old World's Keystone. Cool. Hide.
This'll be fun.
Anyone else want some of this?
Send me your champion!
We'll gnaw on Praise bones and savor death.
Nicely done.
Nice magic on that. I need to actually. Okay, I can't just use that from that. Fine. This beast woman here is actually being a threat.
Hey, nobody saw that, right?
Our time together has not gone to waste.
But where did I have all my potions? Oh yeah, I split them out between everyone. Shit. Battery, heal me for fuck's sakes.
I'll take care of it.
For the advance.
There's too much armor.
This weapon is like nipples on men.
Wait, I did that? Nice!
We finally found its threat. Beast formers, that tree. Pretty strong. Pretty strong indeed.
Another demonstration of our power seems in order. And this weapon is like nipples on men. Useless.
Take me if you can!
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Smash to pieces!
No, she's going to lag behind.
Your days end here!
Fish.
Another battle? I'm starting to think we're bad at making friends.
Tell me a lot.
Send me your champion!
Oh crap, another piece. Well, that's
Rusted and solid.
element.
Anyone else want some of this?
Smash to pieces!
Ooh, I'm enjoying this a little too much.
Strike was weak, like bite of.
Must be you and then watch around these mad strikes. And the purging is almost complete.
Another battle? I think we're bad at making friends. Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Send them at me in waves!
Not sure what's going on here. Well, the teleporting doors is currently off. Find a way to activate the teleport. Congratulations, you murdered everyone. And let's free her. Thank you for your assistance, Fate Binder. And off she goes. So yeah, that was a thing. But we're not done yet. There's still the garden to purge. Or not. Everyone in the garden seems to have just vanished. Ah. Interesting. I mean... it's tempting to just roll with that and not do any of the quests, not have to deal with the dialogue and all that shit. It's really tempting. But, yeah. We gained some level. We gained a level. We gained some loot. A decent bit of loot. But none of it was really that impressive anyway. I think I'd rather just, reload and... That way I have access to the merchants. Fuck it. So, Forge Master, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Now, so continue to operate through anyway. You may ask, I make no promises. You don't let your trade without topside contractor stuff. But I need the thing. Go get the thing. I'll go speak with Lord Horror. So what do you do here to my wound seers? I don't let the part have stuff. What's the forge? How do stone seeds work? Trade secret, I'm afraid. Separate matters. Of course, really matter of using the right combination. The chance of stone pulverization and charcoal and a few stuff. P-mates forges. And wax stuff helps the wound, clean water with magics. And they don't really get along. And then that whole Reap Tower and healing thing. Oh, well, if you could talk to people now. Yay, talking with people. Because you know how much I love that dialogue. Very much that. I didn't see you just rush me from exercise here to my senses. May not be just very more. So, how does a shaking of the come to this motley? Well, by now I know. After Khan had been declared a criminal with Gravenish stuff. Funny thing at the time, I found myself at home. Everything with the world seems identical to life. The painting of carrying the water well. Protest for this whole place could insist. I do for the forward. I'm just for its apprentice. Been so for the last few years, snapping more switch from my special eye. Trying to master and spec and left his cross by free gas and meant she had to take her secret to the crown arch to the void. Found her with a hammer. Surprised myself since I don't rely on town these days. Stuff. You're one of the sleepers, aren't you? I think I am. So I broke my hand under the mount. Rookie mistake, I asked Reef Town to have. Ah, there you go. The problem. Butchero. Third year apprentice under John's foes. Stuff. Ugh. And so this time I'll live. Let's go talk to the merchants. Blah. So speak on the page one, thank you for your grace and tenderness for our other community. We don't normally barter our weapons. Yeah, well, give me your shit. And to return, I'll give you all the shit I've stolen from you. I think that's good. Yay. Hi Mal, I did the stuff. I'm going to spare your village this time. Bye Mal. Here you go, speak with more merchants. Rush some link. Tell me about yourself and rush some house. You want to cry with the man on his grounds at this point, my forward legacy and introduce Rubbernesh. Call the shared bastard, and I've been there where I came from now. Project Coast Survivor was a set of martial powers roots extended from my search capture on Earth's coast. What do you do here personally? Shouldn't you be leading this summit? Is this a phase forward leadership? Unlike my powers, which I've seen what leads. Besides, I've learned to offer these forces beside memory of more optimistic days. How was it destroyed? Karen arrived. Karen destroyed his house. Stuff. I find her. You know, the collection to train for being low from the overwatch of Sarah says the crime is centering in the right. What part do you want on? Don't worry about it, I shouldn't go seven to somebody was and call it illuminate yourself. Well, what you have anyway. You has that. I need not 10 of them. I can only use one of them anyway. And that's... I'm not sure. That's tempting, though. It's tempting. I could buy all those scrolls. I could buy all those scrolls. I don't know if I need all those scrolls, though. I know I need that. 'Cause reasons. Precise action 4. So what does that do? It gives us super accuracy. So basically this, we could go over here to like this one that isn't as accurate. Where is it? It's the one that isn't accurate. Not, yeah, stop doing shit. And we could be like, hey, super accurate. But man, accuracy is whatever.
I see the Tidecaster has made himself at home in these flooded halls.
Oh, Trevor Bronco to find you. My characters won't hit. Let them talk. About the good private protocol at the well. What's your excuse? The dead's the merchant's phone. Right, we've already gone over this. Yeah, so last time I was in tears. I don't think that I understood what a difficult moment this would be. The line about me being the last of the Tycats worked wonders on the young and eager to please ladies, but you, well, to that husband yours, or as you called him, complete the sentence by holding two hands apart at the wingspan of his shoulders. Now that it's done, there was room to the barricade. How about you? I can assume half the reason we're here to find some new princess and fuck them. That's what I'd do. Did you want to reconnect my memory and give some privacy? Oh, no, please, you have the wrong idea. Seriously, even I have sense. I'm just wondering what this worthless old cartridge doing hiding here of all places and so many new friends. You always talked around about your legacy. Now you're going to feel more mindful or narrative takes hold. Oh, yes or no? Yes for the princess, but I don't know. I just might stay here or even stumble upon something unusual. I'm not sure how a permanent solution living here might be, but I've been trying to make the most of it. Trying to change things. We always knew outsiders coming out. Short of grabbing ice cream, but Babe Brian's about terrifying notion we've imagined. Sure, you've always spoken for over Africa to ever show regarding the legality of this place. She spoke for me first, but Javis convinced you to show us mercy then. Yeah, I'm sorry I owe him a day without dignifying comments, half a day maybe. If I find out another day will come that we'd be discovered, and I imagine much bloodshed now in this regard, I'm happy to be made full. I feel the wounded and we always assumed outsiders will bring death, not help. Your lane says it's all suffice. So what are you getting at? Don't avoid contact with the outside world for Joe Farmer's bad home. Do still leaving us out of the question, yet though I'm managed beyond this there need since I can't leave this place. What you have in mind? There's all right for myself that stage named Phoebe. Yes, for your schools now this isn't just a case of uncertain score. I live and let live, but she posed an natural thirst when she had knowledge of my plans and joined North. To join North to trace Con's path in these mountains which may expose us. She could bring a slew of homeless sages still probably followed by a gang of spies. It's not worth the trust. She needs to die. From finding her we had mutual contact. My letter who I remember her. She told me nothing. She used to spend the time in Left's Crossing. If the Germans touch her, be able to point in the right direction. Best wouldn't be dead, most of all me. Can I trust you to help? I know her. Take go and score ties and scoping and try. Yeah, can't discuss Peachy. Finish her skill and I was forced to represent our end of this meditation. It's all forced to get to know a field, but figure out who should be spied upon. So we're spent a lot of time of my work was discovered by sages fucking wards these, every last one of them. This stage for every threat. Just everyone that we have. The woman hates me. Everything doing so for her in the past was a mistake. We're down for let the error ruin all we built here. Now that her skill in this room, she'll feel my comment shows research to be appropriate, and what she said, she's interested in a catastrophe for the wound just to spite me. I find her. I this matter has harmed me for quite a while. If my stupidity caused the wound to be discovered, best not to think of you have been unlike any other student of cowards I've encountered. We are indebted to your patience and reason. One more thing, if you do kill, be sure to get what belongs. It's very important. That's all I can verify if you found the right stage, but also been a great deal to me and my old scores back up on the chance she carries them. It's a pretty thing because, but since she's died, you've been robbed before you know the feeling. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, yeah, that's just dialogue after 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 dialogue. I'm gonna basically go through this whole thing, looting places, talking to people, and then I'll decide. Well, that's the thing. That's and no sounds well enough, but it would be better to set the breach in their defenses. As we continue our looting, oh yeah, I'm fading out here a bit hard. It's just, yeah. This fucking place. Was not prepared for this. It's just, that's a lot for right now. There's a smart shop, Walmart. Most of this is Walmart. I need to run. Let me just see what you has. Fletcher direction merely sundered. What the fuck is sundered? Light armor nude. Oh my. Well, that's a thing. Now you've attracted my curiosity. Cool. So basically I could scandalous. That's a thing anyway. Sure. Add to my collection of things. There should be an open merchant somewhere, I think. Gloom of Dawn. You. Good day, they've been letting me the first day on my license or well in order. Oh yes. Game potion, Scorpion micro residual strength. Yes. Hide, yes. There goes all my money again. But yes. Sigil of Strength 5. Do you know what that would mean? There's no way I can add that to any of my spells. Cause basically what that would be, yeah. That would be a plus 60. Instead of a plus 20. Oh, I don't. Well, I almost have enough of that, but still. That's, oof, that is strong magics. How much better does that make it? Dragon Force is 35, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. But I don't have enough. I don't have strong enough magic for that shit. One you might have strong enough magic for that is you. And that's a very strong maybe. Well, hell, if I did that. Super Hills. That would be 85. Damn. Oh well. Slightly better for one spell anyway. Too much figuring out shit. I need way too much lore. Sorry way you and all this. But you, hi. Want to allow refuge, Fatebinder? You here to help us keep the wound and clear Bane? Bane constantly showing up like that. I'm to a headache. The way the Bane come and go, you think the teleports would be a occurrence? Lucky for us, the beast seems to love killing Bane. They'll put in more hours on sentry during their healing, and I welcome them to sleep. Let's do that portal. That goes deep into the untamed world. We send patrol to show up the beast claws in it. I know pain, but we haven't exactly mapped it. How do you get a name? Figure smaller than death, voice for a name rather than let my game boss do it. I figured wrong. It could have been shits for days, or bleeding swords. I waited long enough, even hindsight would have been more appropriate. What are you doing? Whatever wags that once, guess you could call me apprentice. I could read, which is more than most could say. Teaching your ways? I'm sorry you ever fall for teacher, but you ain't given great honor, you don't squander it. It's more so than the red worker. Of course, if I don't mind change of pace. Still the blues on a wag staff. Sadly, fucker, I stabbed my gang with his spells and I fight them. Those are the rules. Just what I think the voices were proved, not that his brew was safer than his wrath. And then she faded from existence. Okay. I'll be taking those. Problem is, how am I gonna get down? I don't know. She has a thing, and I don't know how to get down without the thing. Yeah. Apparently I go back to the farm. Huh. Yeah, because after we murdered everyone, it was like, hey, you should totally go down. Once you figure out how to go down. Now it's like, well, so, you can't go down. Okay. So I need to find something here on the farm. Right, after the first chronicle is hidden in the Bash's ruined farm. I've searched the farm with lantern present to find it. Lantry, we need to go look at the farm for things. Hi. What's the fruit you know about it? Look, you got progressions to eat. You on this farm? I do have since shortly after we arrived. May have been merchant up top or down here to integrate the farmhand. You would change to the plants. The bro, those fucking fat can go fuck themselves. The Ratterman, whatever the fuck his name is, for a huge cock and creates his beast form raised from bastard one of these days he'll lose his head to one of his own people, you mark my fucking words. Well, there you go. Okay, so where's this thing I'm after? Because apparently I'm supposed to go find a thing here. Lantry, we're supposed to find a thing here. Lantry, where is this thing? Not seeing a thing, Lantry. Is it in the pigs? You, have you seen a thing? That's better if they find downhill. So you need me for something? I guess I got some use for him if you're at loss. Well, I have a service, he winks. Tell me about yourself. So I was born and raised damn much growing up and the sea life runs me, so I took off the blade. Found the house of broken regrets. Regents. Broken regents? And we're the most blatant mercenary company out of the free cities, and only the most free-brain mercenaries tell you different. I see. Okay, so where the hell is this thing I'm supposed to find? Lantry. Thing I'm supposed to find. Officer? Okay. Thing I'm supposed to find. Okay, let's look at this. Members said the first chronicle is hidden in the passage room farm area. Search the farm with lantry present to find it. By searching, I do not see this thing. Getting annoyed. Internet. The fuck was this called again? Stop selecting that one. Truth and reconciliation. Truth and reconciliation. Well, let's see. Apparently it can be found inside the pig pen. Well, fine. Let's go look in the pig pen. Is it that glowy thing that I thought was sus? Why, yes, it's the glowy thing I thought that was sus. Take the chronicle. Hello, Concertesque in a pyro pig shit trick. Classic. So approaches the corner of the pen. Pyro pay and am drop his bandage replaced by a stash of scrolls. Never since ever close to my heart. History of the school of ink and quill. There's a little auto chronicle. Roll calls, minutes, graduation announcements, publication dates, and letters. Oh my, I doubt Sage is scoring enough to into the correspondence will be more delights with the records. I'm out of side base, if I could see why Mel and Lesbian would want the words of college close at hand. There, this brings back memories. Indeed, some of these notes even have my name on them. I assumed my there was some burden on me. It's back in day 8. Where have the years gone? Never to include the part where you conspired to steal magic. Thank God for escapes lantern step by optional reply with sorry for turning pages. Or do they? Well, of course they do. Nope, they don't. This is about trapping out dog from the school wild rap. You ain't like the typecast you fight with our friend record. Think I'm flattered? Come closer, can I show my appreciation? Nice try, hag. Lantern never makes the same mistake 8 times. That's also a worthless science for its record score. Well, that's worth. I can obsess about these days. We've other things to do, right? Yeah, we can pause. I'll look around. I already know that. Government's passes and reports over the pages. Trying to show these names of dead people. Good riddance to some. Oversaw lost, covers lost. Didn't see many correct. Charles was grammars upon, but no, not really. Sorry, no spells great recipes for just letters and over sentimental detritus. You know you very well? By all of them, the score was never crowded enough to dispense an anomaly by a superior scholar source as distant as it gets. Let me keep reading. That's just odd. So a page seems from a conspicuous glossy sheen, suggesting far fresher than the original. Minuscule crease among the binding hints well the page since there are likely to be a magical means to blend almost seamlessly. Just describes a debate between sages, discussing the riddle of rings. One sage with a familiar name of Lantry, and it's all agreeing that the riddle of rings poses that Kairos has already conquered the Tears. The sages speak the language of Kairos. Use of Kairos in the military conquers ensures formality. The riddle of rings definitely bronze versus iron last. Oh, so you know the ritual. Never treasured the board rounds, a great teacher to her. Just bought the term for red or pet that day. It's 425, Sergeant Carroll was given a lecture series, having recently returned from his expedition to observe the forest around the ways. At one point, he discussed our teaching methods, as the Ritter Rings came out as part of his lecture. Now I joke the real Ritter Rings is, aren't we already conquered? And I launched into a 9-tie silver geometry tribe about Kyra's invasion dominion. According to this, I gave a stirring speech met with applause. Finally, I returned the head with an old scroll case and told her to sit down, shut up, and let the scholars talk. And so that's not how it happened. You could correct the record. Good, I will. I just make a note to return to this until I know why this word is edited as such. Seem not to tamper further. My sorry has been overtasked for the time being. Let's get moving. I need to think on this a bit. Find the remaining chronicles somewhere. Search all world for additional fragments. Once you've gained access to the lower section, you can continue your search. But first I should do this to the Left Crossing, which I'll deal with probably next time, because yeah. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Once you get past the 9 different life stories about people, it's not that bad so far. It's just, yeah. We want to talk to you about this and this and this. No, I don't care, to be honest. I really don't care. But anyway. And here's a good question. What about the people outside? They haven't even shown up yet. What about Grindriff? Do we know just from a little cave? What about the Sage? L. Oh, Sage L would be Letium, wouldn't it? Makes sense. Oh, so here we have. Oh no. Oh no. So this here would be stuff underground. That's 3-4 areas besides that. Oh no. Oh, that's a thing. Let's go back to the Shadow Bastion and talk to Grindriff first. Ask her what the fuck. Grindriff. Grindriff, what the fuck? Grindriff. What the fuck? Grindriff. 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 Apparently she has just fucked off from existence. Okay. Cause she wasn't, you know, I thought she'd be back in like the town or something, in the caves. Nah, she just doesn't exist. Oh, I missed that. Q. Anyway. Trying to think what I want to do now. Because there is the whole going to Lefferts Crossing. There's the whole going to Central Stand, which I was supposed to be doing. I got sidetracked by all this. You know what? Firstly, how much my spires? Stuff. But, cool. Farmer, Forge, yay. Don't worry, I have the money yet. So I think what I'm going to do is, next time I'm going to go, well, probably back to the spires actually. Nah, fuck it, I'll just do that right now. Go to the spires. And, you know, we're probably going to run into a random encounter on the way. Because, you know, why wouldn't we? Or not. So we go back to the spires, do our usual. Talk to Redro, sell things, buy more iron. Hi, Revos. Keeping that. Anyway, you know, iron, scrolls, hide, outfit. Yeah, screw that. Supplies. Okay, I'll take that bronze though. Yeah, everything, yay, stuff. Yeah, at least we're not being, you know, timed on any of this. Because here's Left's Crossing. So we could just head hill and deal with Left's Crossing once we get, you know, done from uphill. What will be next time? Yeah, let's set your strength towards a goodbye. For that. Yeah, it was a very decent thing to get. Of course, I can't really use it effectively yet, but still. I'll take that. I could have you forge something for me. Like this commander's flight. Forge me the commander's flight because it's an artifact. An artifact increase my power. Who? Oh, jeez. Getting everything to match what's gonna suck. Because I don't have the money for it. Don't have the money for it. Yeah. As I spent the money on that artifact. Woo. Lovely. Meh. Ah, well. And we didn't level up because we didn't murder everyone, so we can't really train yet, so yeah, anyway. And that's it for this episode. Surprisingly, we still have that one buff going on, which is whatever. So next time we're going to go back to Left's Crossing. We're going to look into those two crests. I guess we're gonna work a Bastard's Wound next time. Instead of just murdering them all. I know. I did like that. Made things so much simpler. But well. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.